What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode. We are back here on Spectacle Island on Farming Simulator 19. This year's episode 2 of my new Start from Scratch series on here. Just jumping right into it here. We're clearing out the yard. We're going to be doing a bunch of different stuff today. We're just clearing out some of this manure here. I'm going to take it all down to the biogas plant, so that's where we're starting. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Just want to get on here and share some more of this with you. It's going to be a fun series, so I don't want you guys missing too much. Make sure if you guys like the episode, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, help support the channel. Yeah, we just went and we cleared out the. I went and cleared out the manure in the pig enclosure over there. There's a pretty good amount of manure over there, and the cows have a good amount over here as well. Sorry, I don't have my computer caught up yet. Got busy playing. So as soon as we have a full load here, which looks like it's getting pretty close, we'll go ahead and run it on down to the biogas plant. So I haven't done too much since the last time you guys were on here. What did I do? I did lime, and I fertilized, or I seeded and then fertilized that field that we were working on planting last time. Alright, planting. The one that we were pulling all the trees out of, sorry, and the one that we were plowing and getting all that going. Vivs, hey, what's up? How's it going, Viv? I haven't seen you on here for a bit. Mr. Gamer, what's up, man? No, I haven't watched The Forest yet. I will, though. I will. I was trying to find it. Did you order the game, or where did you find the game? Like, when you bought it? I promise I'll look at it tonight, though. I remembered, and then I had forgotten. So, thanks for reminding me. I want to get Gold Rush, too. I'm not sure if I'll be showing a lot of that, like streaming a lot of that. Most of my stream stuff is, maybe like once I learn the game, but most of my stream stuff is farm sim. I kind of prefer it that way. Oh, it's on the PS Store? Oh, okay. That's even easier. I'll have to check it out. I mean, I'm into stuff like that. You said you crashed on a plane, right? And on an island, and you have to survive and stuff. Easy to learn. Yeah, for sure. Looks like we're going to be able to fit all this in there, maybe? It's getting full. Let's check the truck. Let's see how full this thing is getting. Oh, yeah, we're almost there. But we do have another pile just over there. That manure was all around, little scattered bits all around the cow shed here. But we've been working on getting everything all cleaned up. Are you trying to say cannibals? There's mutants and carnivals? Cannibals? That's weird. I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking more like you just crash. There's a book that I read when I was young. It was called Hatchet, and plane crashes on an island out in like Alaska, and the kid has to survive. Hatchet's good. Got hurt. Oh, you gotta hunt for food, and you gotta build bases. That's cool. Well, like I said, I'll check it out. But yeah, we got this pile here we have to come pick up. I was cutting down little trees and stuff. There's trees throughout the farm here that, like, here, we still have to, like, take care of them. They're still just, like, flopped around, like this one here. You gotta, come through and clean them up and get rid of them. We'll throw them in the chipper with the rest of the stuff, but they're around. You gotta cut those down. They have a little red paint line on them, just like that. And cut those down with the chainsaw. It clears up parts of the forest. Lost for words today. It clears up the farm. Like, there's a bunch of like bushes and different stuff out here. You cut down enough, and it cleared all the stuff, all the debris and stuff out of the field. Like as you go around, you just cut them down, and there's still a bunch we have to cut. I was cutting some over here, and I was getting rid of this. I'm not sure if this is lime or fertilizer right here on the ground, but these are seed. You can buy a seed and stuff here. I bet it's seed and herbicide. That's what it looks like right there. That's lime there. But then you can buy all your fertilizer over here, which is nice. I'm glad it's like right here on the farm. Quick buy spot. I do have a little. You can buy your basics. You can't buy everything from it, but the little silo right back over here. And I went up and got a load of free lime. I just dumped it right here. I wanted to get it out of the truck. I don't have everything set up yet. It's all just super basic. Like, if you guys missed episode 1, make sure you go back and watch episode 1. Oops. Bust the door down. Yeah, make sure you watch that. That'll give you a better idea of kind of where we're at. Is this too tall to... I think I can bring the truck in here. Just wanted to check it with the bucket. I think I can get it up high enough to dump it in there. Amy Fisher, hi. That's my daughter. Hi, honey. Love you. Yeah, there's enough room in here, which that's nice. So I picked up this truck too. This truck was pretty cheap. I was doing did a couple loads of wood chips with it, and then I went and got a load of lime. And that's all I've done. You're gonna get addicted to the forest? Oh, I'm sure. You're gonna go to sleep in like 10 minutes. That way the tooth fairy can come. If she comes, she should come. If you put your tooth under there. She lost her tooth today, so she's gonna get tooth fairy. You haven't played FS since you got it? 3 weeks. Yeah, like I said, it's all good. Excuse me. It's all good to take breaks from certain games and stuff like that. Like I took a break from FS for a while too, but as soon as this Spectacle Island came out, I played a few different maps, but as soon as I played this one, it like kind of sparked my sparked the fire back up for Farm Sim for me. It's like one of those maps that I'm kind of looking forward to playing, and it's an alien gym map, so it's pretty awesome. It has all the good stuff. I was even thinking about switching this one over to a hard mode. I think I was just playing around, like checking different economy prices, so I think I might have to switch it back. I think it's probably on easy. I was checking to see how high some of the prices were getting in comparisons, but what I've been thinking about doing is playing on hard mode. Because on a lot of alien gym maps, I find that I can make money really easy. Especially with the biogas plant and stuff like that. So I don't think money's going to be an object or, an issue in the beginning. In the beginning, it might be a little slow, but after that, it's going to be fine. But yeah, we already got up to 180 grand. I'm pretty sure I bought the truck. Let's see, garage. Yeah, it's that multi-silo that I bought, Lizard once. Not bad, 3 grand. I bought toolbox. I bought the little MT9, the measuring tool there. These are the two um, things that I picked up here. So I bought each one of these as well. I think they were only 3 grand to buy. This one went down a little bit. But the seeder, you can seed so fast. I actually put down grass. So this one's seed, and this one's the fertilizer one, which does lime as well. But yeah, that can seed, looks like wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, oilseed radish, and grass. So that's pretty sweet there. At day 19, you have most of the weapons and the good armor. Crazy, you get weapons and armor and stuff, huh? All right, I'll have to check that out. Not quite what I was thinking. Not quite what I had in mind. I'll look at it though. See what's up with it. You said you heard that they're bringing a brand that we wanted to FS22. What brand was that? Because there's a bunch of brands out there that they don't have in the game. But yeah, so we own the truck. I think it was like 50 grand to buy or so. Oh, we also bought the Beast. Oh, so I guess we there has been quite a bit of stuff. So I did lease. Oh, I leased these things. You guys saw that last time, but I did lease the Scout. So we did some soil sample tests or some soil samples and got those tested. Um, so what we got here for our precision farming, we have some sandy loam, some loam, and some loamy sand, which that's a nice chunk of loam there across that little bit of field. So it should be pretty nice. But we are just doing grass, so I put grass down. I'm also thinking about doing grass in this field as well. But we're going to take our time going through all the trees over here on this one, and then we have all these fields back over here as well. These fields up here, I'm thinking about just like kind of taking time and going through them. All that wood on there, all that lumber is a lot of money if we do it right. I haven't got a harvester for that yet, which I'm thinking about doing eventually. I was talking about buying one or just not leasing that much stuff and like buying outright. But I think something like that, since I won't be doing that much forestry right away, it's kind of a lot of money spending $200,000 to $300,000 on a tree harvester that we won't use after we clear our fields for a while. I think so. We'll be taking our time on those fields, and we'll be working other ones. We got that first one going. We'll do field 1 and 2. But there's some other fields that are floating around that I've noticed are a decent price that we might try to acquire that won't take as much work to get ready. One of them I looked at that's actually pretty sweet. It can be kind of a big jump on things, but it won't get us a big jump right away. And I might even want to redo that certain field, which we'll just go look at it real quick. So we have $180,000 in the bank. So what I noticed when I was just cruising around, obviously if anybody's been watching Silly P, he's been running this big number 7 field. I didn't notice how much he paid for it, but it's a nice size field. See, number 1, it's okay, but so that's all the land that we own there. Some of the other fields are pretty decent sized fields. It's all forest up in that area. So like some of the other fields are pretty decent size over here on this island. But field 7 down here, right next to the biogas plant, is all grass. And they only want 145 grand for it. Which, wouldn't leave us that much money if we bought that right now. But what I was thinking about doing, you say you don't know, but it's a vehicle. You said, can you help me? Can I help you? I have so many mods on here. It's like super mod heavy. You'd have to. look up all the. Should turn on help menu, not gold. What? No, I have all my mods on here right now, and it's all. I'm also not even on. I'm just on solo. If that's what you meant, we all have to play soon though. But yeah, I was thinking about buying number 7 here. Maybe not right away, but I kind of want to buy it pretty soon. Man, maybe I'll wait. It's crazy. There's so much clay in that one, which would be good, I guess, for a grass field. We're not worried about like trying to plant beans or anything in there. At least not yet. You said go to the back of the workshop to the wood, and you see a surprise. Oh, gotcha. You're talking about over. Isn't there a workshop over here? Uh, Also, these are all logs that we could cut up right here as well. You noticed earlier some pieces of wood, so we'll have to get rid of that as well. And I believe all these bales in here are usable bales. So silage here and some straw bales here. I think these are decorative. Oh no, looks like we could. We can't pick them up because they're too heavy, but we have bales here as well. But I think this right here is the work shed, right? I was in here earlier. Oh yeah, you're talking about the sign for CLP sign. Is that what you're talking about? Which would change the sign right over here. I like the Spectacle Farm though sign, which would change this right here. Spectacle Farm changes it over to CLP Farm. Right. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. It's pretty cool though. I like it. Alright, so it looks like we're done in here. And that's a nice load of manure there. Or manure, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's some more here I missed. I thought I scooped it all up yesterday. I don't think more just magically appeared. But this was out of this cow enclosure and also the pig area as well, which was all just left here on the farm. We just had to clean it up. It's a pretty kind of sloppy farm, but it gives you a lot to work on, I'm not really doing a role play. I could do a role play, talking about we bought the farm, but it was, in shambles, and we got to fix it all up. It's kind of how it feels, but I'm not really doing a role play on this, but, it's kind of how I feel. Building the farm from, not from nothing, from the skeleton. We got a little, I wouldn't even say a skeleton, that's like bare bones, There's a solid infrastructure here, and house and buildings and shed and silo, and I think each one of these, so yeah, we filled it up right there, except for that tiny little bit. Each one of these enclosures holds 500 animals, I'm pretty sure. That's just how that's how Alien Jim does it every time. Every time he has an enclosure, he has the enclosure like as max as you can. I'm pretty sure it's like the highest capacity that you can have, probably. If you ever ran 500 cows in one enclosure, you know that it's a lot, especially if you're running on seasons. You said, yeah, changed it to CLP Farm. I might, after it's all set up and going really nice, maybe I'll change it. That way it's worthy. Right now it's just a spectacle. Alright. So this is one of those trees that we have to cut down right here. It's right here in the middle. Gotta cut that thing down. I'll probably get rid of some of the debris on the ground. Won't get rid of my lime that I dumped there. Oh, also, I need to figure out where the silo is because like there's a silo. It says that we have a bunch of stuff in here, which I did go down. I already did a load of potatoes and a load of sugar beets that we had in the silo already. I ran those down to the biogas plant, which we have. Looks like we have some silage too we could grab. Um, but I took those down to the biogas plant so we could get some money tomorrow, which reminded me. Oh, the economy's on normal. That's how I usually run it. But what I was thinking about doing, so right now on normal economy, if we go over to, so like silage, for selling silage at the biogas plant's 270. But if we're running like, what was expensive? Oh yeah, like manure. So that's like one of my plans is to get the animals going a lot. And see, I never played Spectacle Island on 17. You have 257.7 hours on it. Are you sure? No, I'm just joking. Zero money started. That's good. Because that's what you could do that on Alien Gym maps. You could start with nothing. I started with 100,000. I started on New Farmer. It's kind of how, excuse me. I always feel like on when you start on New Farmer, it's like they give you everything that the person who designed the map wanted you to start with because they pick all the equipment, what's on the ground, what's there, the buildings. If you start like from scratch or start from like what's it called, farm manager or whatever the different stuff is. If you start from any of those, you start with money, but you don't start with any land or any buildings or any of that random stuff they set you up with. All right, so if you notice, like manure is going for 720 for 1,000 liters right now, but then you go digestate, which is way down right now, is going for what's that, 1,200. I'm actually sitting back on my couch today. I have a bad shoulder, so I'm not sitting in my chair. Um, you said we're lucky that we have the Force only for PC and not Xbox. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll have to check it out. I believe you that it's awesome. So I'll have to check it out. I wasn't sure about Gold Rush at first either, but I've been watching Silly P playing Gold Rush, and um, that game's looking very addictive as well. But if you notice, we got all this stuff. It says silos, other total capacity. In the white up there, you see that, and you can see that there's stuff in there, but I'm not sure where to get that from. But we got some silage in there. We have all this other stuff. There's some chaff in there. There's some. We have total mixed ration, but I'm not sure where that is. It says we have even water in there. Isn't that water? That's purified water. Isn't that what that? Maybe it's just water. Alien Jim always has different stuff like that, and he always shows digestate. But it's like there's diesel, there's def, all the different stuff it shows. But everything that the biogas plant takes, which is, oh man, it even takes sugar cane. Oh man, that's awesome. But like it takes, start from the beginning. Yeah, so it takes potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, which we still have some of that. We still have 4,280 liters in there, which is okay because we pulled that out. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other silo is because I pulled everything out. Maybe it's in the straw barn. But we have total mixed ration. I don't know where that is. We have chaff. I'm not sure where that is. But it says we have grass, straw, and hay, which the biogas plant takes all of those. And if it could take all of those, we could turn all that into digestate through the biogas plant, which I already did some of it, and we already have 6,000 liters up there, and low ball with all that stuff I turned in, which wasn't very much. It was just like the potatoes and the sugar beets. We already have 6,723 liters up there, and it's down, way down right now, and it's going for 1266. You said Gold Rush is good, but you didn't like it as much as Bus Simulation. Is that a PC game or is that on the PlayStation? You said Auction David and Alien Jim are the best to make maps. No? Huh? Yeah, Alien Jim and Auction David are definitely like two of the best map makers. They have different styles. I feel like Auction David goes for it's on PS4. Oh, that's cool. Um, I feel like Auction David goes for more realistic, and Alien Jim goes for, hey, well, can we push the limits, and add everything in and have all this interactive stuff. Like for sell points, like Alien Jim has so many sell points. Go look at any of his maps. Like, look at how many sell points are on here. Any of his maps, go and look at it. They have 30 sell points usually. Other maps have like 4 or 5. It makes it kind of boring where there's not that many options. You know what I mean? When stuff jumps around, price changes, and you got to keep your eye on what's what. If you have like two options, you're like, all right, well, it's A or B, like. But if you're like, ooh, hey, this one's up today or that one's down. But everything that we could take to the biogas plant, I want to take to the biogas plant, get it all loaded up in there, and then yeah, because we could do silage, straw, grass, hay. We could do all that stuff. We could take it all down there. The manure we're going to do right now. I want to get a tanker because there's slurry we could also take down there. If we take that slurry down there, we get a little bit of money. We get about $1,000 for the slurry itself going in there. But then that's almost 3,800 liters. We get almost $1,300 per thousand of digestate from that. So whatever we can make in digestate will be a nice chunk of change for us. Turn that off. All right, so we're gonna get the truck. We're gonna go do this load at the biogas plant. This truck is pretty sweet. I like how it shows it shifting, and it's a nice truck, especially for the price. This is kind of what we needed right now. Something not too crazy. Park that right in the way. This tree is actually right in the way right here. Oh, right. Let's see. It's compacted all the way. Yep. So I there was all this chaff in here too. So what I did is I compacted that down to 100. Our stuff's not ready for a while yet, so maybe this will ferment by the time our grass grows, So all this in here, let's see how much. Oh, I could have told you a second ago. There's like almost 10,000 in here or something like that. It's not bad just to have it already sitting there. It's pretty good. So get that fermenting. We can have that money going. And then I want to start working on getting some livestock up here already. We'll start small. We'll get just a few going at a time. And we'll add on as we go. Whatever we can support, we'll start adding. And it takes about 6 months for them to start breeding and all that too. You're playing Oakfield and it's good? That's what's up. You gotta head out. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll see you later, buddy. Yeah, for sure. Send it. Send it my way, bro. You're playing, by the way. All right, for sure, man. Have a good night, dude. Take it easy. All right, going down, going down. I just wanted to read that. It looked like he was heading out, so I wanted to read that before I. Whoa! Oh man, really? Don't leave now. Whoa! Oh man. That's why I wasn't trying to read my comments while driving on this part. That was close. Close, close. Man, I've had some close calls in this game. I've had some close calls going over these little areas too. The biogas plant's not too far. It's just right over the way over there. Right over here at that big field I was talking about. We'll drive up this way. We'll take a right and we'll go up this way. That way you guys can see this area. And it's right where CLP is playing too. So if you guys are watching CLP, he set his area up here. I only want to have it for a field, just a grass field like it is right now. It's 145 grand, which would kind of put us back a little bit right now. Before it was oil seed before the grass. But this could be a lot of grass, which could be a lot of silage, which can be a lot of digestate, which can be a lot of money. So I think this field here, if owned, we'd be able to mow enough grass in one round to pay for itself, I think. It's a big enough field here of grass. It still has a ways to go in the growing, but once it does, which if we keep working and our money goes up quick enough, what I really kind of wanted to do was take this field after buying it, open it all up, plow it all down, because I think it needs plowing. I think every field needed plowing. Oh, well, doesn't need plowing. So I guess what I would do is plow it and reseed it, but it doesn't even need plowing. So that's such a steal of a field. 145 for that. What should I buy it, guys? Should I buy that field? I think maybe after like a day of running the biogas plant here and getting some extra money from that, and maybe selling some digestate. Hopefully digestate starts going up. I don't want to sell yet because I feel like we get a little rip off if we get rid of it right now. I think it's tipping right. This truck only tips right or left. I don't like how it doesn't tip back. But it's okay. With this, we can just get up over here like this and tip in. All this will be money. I bet it's about 20 grand right here, just in money. And then we get all of that in digestate, which is another 40 grand. I bet this load right here, just in the manure left over, it could be about 60 grand right here. Just that one load right there. That's what my goal, short-term goal, is to get livestock going and being able to like get a load of manure every 4 days or something like that and bring it down. You know, that would pay for everything right there. We need a tanker though, so we can get the digestate out of there eventually. Alright, so we got that in there. So the biogas plant is going. If you look here in the menu, you can see that the digestate is going up pretty quick there. Got over 7, right? Yeah, 7,000, 7,700 right there. So it's going to go up quite a ways. All that we put in there will turn into digestate. Go ahead at this sketchy road again. At least if I fell in right now, I don't have a full load. I can reset the vehicle. I swear that always happens when I have a full load or trying to go somewhere, you know, type of thing. Whoa. This thing turns, like, slow. If you crank it hard over, it takes a long time. So it's almost like a delay. It's like you'll oversteer real easy. I do like that it's like challenging to get up here, you know, instead of just a straight road to go to your farm. Can't be sleeping at the wheel and drive up here, that's for sure. Fall right in the drink. Now we've been over here tearing at this other field as well. Starting to cut some trees down on the far side over there. We'll probably come do a little bit of that, but I just went through just plowing as much as I could, kind of separating the, pretty much right into the field one. Field one's all looking really good over here. Perfect pH, perfect nitrogen, grass. So yeah, everything's looking really good out here. Got the whole thing done. But yeah, on that field we went through and plowed everything around, pretty much making little tree islands here, and then that's where like we would go through and cut all those down, move to the next one, cut all those down, kind of just working our way across. It's easier to see too when the trees, you know, fall out here. They're easier to see versus like falling in the tall withered crop there. Alright, so go up here and let's see what else we can see. We'll go over here to the straw barn and see if we can pull some stuff out of this straw barn here. Getting some chickens going pretty soon wouldn't be too bad. They don't put out manure, but eggs are pretty valuable. So we gotta get in there. All this stuff's in the way. It's actually really awesome looking. It's kind of a mess, but at the same time, like, look how much like detail he added in there. Just to hit a button and it goes away, you know. So it's definitely this tree right here. You see it has the red paint on it. All you gotta do is come up here like this. Cut her down. Probably another couple around that you gotta cut. Cut those. There's all kinds of trees around like this that we gotta cut. See, it took away some of those bushes out in this sheep pasture here. Oh, and there it all went with that tree there. Because this tree's actually cut, it's just still standing. But we'll get all those put in the chipper. What I'm hoping is that I can retrieve straw out of here. Oh, there's the chaff. See, I should have waited because I would have took this chaff, and there's probably grass in here too then. I would have took that chaff and the grass and I would have put it in the bunker silo. So I should have waited on that, but I'm not going to now. I'm going to take whatever here. Also, I have a theory too, I'm not for sure, but I play enough Alien Gym maps to where I know this. I heard these bales are good. You can pick them up, so, or you would be able to pick them up. It shows like you're going to grab them, so it's not just like a thing over here, you know, it's an actual bale. But I think that we could fork these bales right onto the trigger on the animal, um, you know, like the feed triggers or whatever. Or no, I guess that only worked for straw. But for like cows and pigs, if you put a straw bale right on the, you know, the trigger area like that, I think it auto accepts a bale. That's just a theory. I'm not sure if that's actually a real deal thing. Man, how much is wool going for? Is it more profitable to get some sheep over here and then use this grass? Nah, I'll use grass later on to feed sheep. We're not getting sheep yet. If anything, I'd like to start getting some cows or pigs first. So we'll go ahead and run this down. Like I said, it'll take a little bit. I think here really soon though I want to get a tanker. So we'll have to go and pick up one of those. Maybe we'll drive the beast a little, what's it called, like a razor type of deal, you know? We'll go and, see, I get the tires stuck. See that? At least this has like the nice knobbly tires, it grabs really good. But we'll bring the beasts on down and get a little tanker, and we'll be able to run digestate. At least we'll be able to run the slurry. We'll pick slurry up and run that down as well. I just want to get all this stuff, because I didn't even notice we had all this different stuff. Usually we have a little bit of crop, you know, a little bit of grain, corn, and stuff like that in your silos to start, but I didn't know that I had everything else. And all the manure on the ground, it's not really new. There's pig food on the ground. There's a bunch of pig food back there, so, you know, I feel like there's enough stuff floating around on the farm where if you wanted, this way, where if you wanted to take everything and start your livestock up right away, you could do that. There's also a water source there. All you need to do is get a tanker. But you know me, I'll put water, the water pipe stand. Isn't that what it's called? I'm pretty sure the water pipe stand mod, one of my go-to mods. Takes up no space, fills up really quick, and you can put it right by the water trough and just fill real easy. Alright, so we got another 5,800 liters going in. And this is just straight grass, you know, you can mow and bring it in here. And this will be, so almost, I went through about 20,000, like 20,000 liters. So it's still processing, you know, but it says there's almost 15,000 in there already. So that's like $20,000 in digestate. Not counting the other 4,500 it shows that is in the other silo. Yes, it does take grass. I was almost worried for a second there, but it said in the menu it did. It says it takes sugar cane too. That's another load that we can bring down and plop in here. Man, if we could hit like, you know, I think I probably will be buying that field up there because it's 145, we have 180, and I feel like we're gonna get over $100,000 by putting all this stuff in there. Which, if that's the case, we'll be getting right back up to, you know, 180 pretty quick. As long as we just keep building up, keep on moving forward. I feel like I could make money in this one pretty quick, I think. That's why I was thinking. I was thinking about maybe going to hard mode on the economy, make it a little bit more challenging. But we'll see. Normal is okay as long as you start slow. You don't want to build up too quick, but you also don't want to go too slow either. So we'll see how it goes. Just can't wait for the rain to stop. The rain's supposed to stop about 6 o'clock, but that's like when it gets dark again. So let's see. Which is actually in 45 minutes from now. Oh, no, that's not true. Because 45 minutes from now it's only going to be 4 o'clock. So 2 hours and 45 minutes away. That's cool that even down below, you guys saw in episode 1, there's that whole chunk of logs just like these here, sitting down below. There's chunks of wood like this around too. Damn it, I thought maybe I could pick that one up. I think you can cut these though. Huh. Maybe not, but I can't pick them up either. Alright. Just want to see something, because last time it glitched out on me and I couldn't pick anything up. I just wanted to make sure, but I was able to use my chainsaw. And yeah, if it's glitching, you wouldn't be able to use the chainsaw there. It's weird you can't cut those. Let's back this in here. Actually, we'll go down and get the sugar cane real quick. I'll show you guys that little area down there. There's our little tester and one of our... That's the cedar right there. That's the seed that tucked it out of the rain. I love all this area over here. It's like all the shed space is a nice little setup down here. I think this is just parking. I thought it was like a silo area here, but I don't think it is. So that could be just, I think that's just storage. But you do have all your liquids. I bet that's where the digestate and other stuff is in there. I bet it's in there, those tanks. But, whoa, just down here. You got potatoes, you got sugar beets, and you got sugar cane storage. So we got 4,200, which isn't a lot, but it says that the biogas plant takes sugar cane. So of course we're gonna have to have a field of sugar cane. It regrows, and you get so much sugar cane. Like we could take this sugar cane right here, use it as our seed, and replant. Same with the potatoes. We could use the potatoes, which I already took down there, but you could take those if you choose to go that route. You can take them down, or put them in the potato planter and use the potatoes as your seed. Alright, so we'll go ahead and run this down, come back and get some more. Tricky, tricky. I think eventually the most efficient thing is going to be having our own biogas plant set up there on the farm. That will be more of an ultimate goal for me. We'll have one. We'll be running 2 biogas plants. That's That's probably what I'll do up on top. I might run another dairy up there, and I'll also run another biogas plant. Because once we have it all set up, I'm not sure. Alien Gym's biogas plants are amazing, don't get me wrong, but if we can push two amazing setups at the same time, we'll be making a killing. Shane Fowler, you using the Geo? I'm using the regular Seasons Geo, not any particular Geo at all. It's just a regular, standard, original Seasons Geo. I could always add one in, you know. The only other Geo I have downloaded right now is Switzerland Geo, and I was using that one for Erlenground. And that one is snowy. It's a snowy Geo. Right, if I was using that right now, it'd be snowy. 3 days in spring, it'd be snowing. Almost summertime, it'd be snowing still. But what's up, Shane? How you doing? I don't recognize the name on the channel. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, I'm just getting started on this one, so, you know, it has a ways to go. It's only episode 2 here. I feel like I got some hours put in already on this for not being that far into it. I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those maps, especially the way I'm starting it, it's going to take a while. I have a feeling this is going to be my new favorite map, though. Which, thank you, Jim. About time. I've been waiting for one. I feel like it's perfect timing. There's so many maps have been coming out. Yeah, they're awesome, whatever. It hasn't really hit the spot for me. I don't know. Something about it. And then here he goes. Puts out another one. Every map that I've been wanting to play recently has also been an Alien Gym map. You know, I was on No Man's Land. I was playing Sussex not that long ago. I just recently re-downloaded Mercury Farms, and then I saw this one come out, and I heard it was also his, and I was like, oh yeah. I didn't watch too much either of Silly P. Like, when I started playing this, I started watching his series and stuff like that. I guess we'll go ahead and pull the straw now. Because I could always buy more straw. Oh, not there. It's up here. I wanted a lot of the stuff on here. Like, I saw some of the stuff, you know, but I wanted a lot of it to be more of a surprise. I watched some of it as he went through it. Like, I didn't know how to operate any of this. Oh, I see this spot up there. I didn't know a lot of stuff on this, so I think it's pretty awesome. So, Chaff, let's go ahead and dump her on in and take it down. See, how much digestate do we have now? Almost 20,000. So, we're not getting the full amount that we're putting in. But, hey, we're putting in grass and chaff and sugar cane and all that. So far we have 20,000 up there, which, yeah, I wish it was a little bit more. I don't know why it's not. A lot of times they'll give you like almost the full amount of whatever you put in there. Maybe it really depends on what's going in there for that. Because I was hoping we were going to get 20,000 liters of digestate just from that, from the manure. But we didn't get that much. Which is all good. You know, I don't want to make a killing that much, you know. Not yet. When we start going bigger, we'll start getting more money going. But yeah, this area right up on top here is what I was talking about, like putting like a biogas plant deal right up here after we, expand our farm. But we're getting it more cleaned up. It's starting to look like some potential out here. We gotta still finish getting all the pig food cleaned up. There was some out here on the outside. Got a little bit more stuff to clear up out of the sheep enclosure here. The cow enclosure is looking pretty good though. It's like it's just about ready, I think, if not already ready. There's some silage here. That was some leftover leavings from them. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like there's any slurry in here, but there might be some in there, or some over in here. But yeah, water is here. I added this silo and the toolbox. But yeah, each one of these enclosures I hear holds 500. So 500 sheep, 500 chickens, 500 cows, 500 pigs. Which all that right here set up like that, it's a lot. That's a lot of animals right here. They could put out a load of a load of animals, a load of wool, and a load of milk, and a whole shitload of manure. But this area back over here, like it'd be so cool to, grab a biogas plant and you can plop, one of these BGAs down. Oh, I don't have enough money. I just wanted to put it out there to show you. But you can do all the add-on stuff, and build up a whole area. I was thinking about putting greenhouses somewhere too. I thought greenhouses on this one would be cool because like we're only at 392 slots out of 200 or 1299, and I have the whole alien gym pack on here, so I have all the stuff for like No Man's Land. I have all the different stuff on here. Oh, there's those bridges. I was looking for those. Yeah, those are tight. So we're gonna be able to run the barge. I have all kinds of trees and stuff. I was thinking about doing a bunch of different stuff with that. All the different decorations. We can add different stuff around eventually. All the different buildings and rocks and oh man, he has so much stuff. So all this will go very, 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 very good with this map. See all the different placeables. We're gonna be able to add so much stuff. And this map has such a low slot count where I would really, really love to use a lot of this type of stuff everywhere. I think it's absolutely awesome. All the different containers. It's just, piles of wood, and man, we'll have it all decorated and all kinds of different stuff. So we'll be able to get our whole area set up really, really slick. I can't wait to start really getting into this, That's what got me super excited, is that we'll be able to customize and add so much stuff to this. Stuff just like this. So like those mod things look just like this. He puts this stuff all over the map. We can't get rid of this one, I don't think, unless there's a tree cut down over here or something to get rid of that one. I don't even think this is our land, but it's just a decoration. But you can add stuff like that. You don't have to like get in it. It doesn't like take up a vehicle or anything. You can't get into it, but it's just such a cool little touch there. I think what I want to do after this load here, I feel like I've ran enough loads to the biogas plant for now. There's only a few loads left for the day. So we'll dump this load, and then I think we'll start getting set up to make some more wood chips and stuff like that. We'll do a load of wood chips down there. I don't think the biogas plant takes wood chips, but I just need to go on one of my other maps and test it out because I have the biogas plant on there. But I think that other one I was just showing you in the menu there, I think that one might take wood chips. The bigger one I think might take wood chips. Does it not shake chaff over here? If it doesn't, I'll dump it right in that their bunker silo there. I thought it said it took chaff. Oh, it does not take chaff. And yeah, so what I'm going to do with this for now then, I'm just going to dump it in the big old bunker silo right here. Which looks big until I fill it up. It won't look that big anymore. But we're not quite there yet. Go ahead and turn this into silage, then we can put it into the biogas plant. But I think I could put the hay in here too. If I can put the hay in here, I'll turn the hay into silage as well. It's worth more that way. Alright, just go ahead and leave that there. We'll go ahead and head back up and start setting up for some, cutting some trees down, wood chipping them up. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be for now until, you know, we start getting stuff going. It's going to be a little bit of back and forth, kind of slow going right now, but it should be a pretty fun, exciting series here on Spectacle Island. I'm sure there's going to be a few times that I end up falling in the water on this thing. Happened yet, but I came close. You guys saw one of the close ones there. That wasn't the first close one, but there's been some close ones. Well, especially right there, it gets pretty thin. The oversteering with this truck too. I've been trying to get better about driving it. After driving it around a little bit, though, I started feeling more comfortable with the steering. The steer's good. It's just easy to oversteer because the slow turn of the wheel. But it drives fine. I actually like it a lot for this map so far. It's nice. Oh, but I didn't want to come all the way up here. Go down below and set up for some wood chips. Which actually right there on the ground are wood chips too. There's just some wood chips on the ground up here, just leftovers from the previous owner. Yeah, so that field's all done. We'll come over and get the stump grinder in just a bit. I already started cutting down this whole back area here. I just haven't got anything set up for it yet. So we'll probably just start with making a log pile. Yeah, so I cut all these down. It's like right before this, I started the stream, I was over here cutting some of these. Just go through and just like before, we were making little piles of everything and then setting the chipper up and cutting them. I always cut the ends off of that. These are small enough trees that we can just pick up in one piece. There's some good trees out here. And I was going to get a harvester for this field, but I feel like we could do this field by hand. And then after we do this field by hand, then we'll have like enough money to get our next thing. You know, We'll lease it, but I feel like I don't quite need a harvester yet over here. Is that still too heavy? It's gonna be nice. Like I said, it's gonna be nice when it stops raining. I feel like it's been raining forever. As soon as it stopped raining earlier, like the next hour, it started to rain again. And so far, we've already put in 17 and a half hours on this map, which I feel like we haven't done a whole lot yet. But you know, if you like in a week's worth of work or whatever in real life, you work 17 hours, you probably haven't done a whole lot yet. You know, not even a half a week's work yet. So, doing a whole field with a chainsaw and stuff, and getting it all cut down on the other side, getting it tested, getting it limed, getting it seeded, getting it fertilized, clearing out the farmyard, and doing all that in 17 hours. It's quite a lot. Like, even if it's like, oh yeah, but 3 days passed, you know, and I worked 17 hours or whatever, it's like still putting 17 hours of real time in on doing the job. But this will definitely be one of those maps that gets probably, you know, few hundred hours put into it eventually to have it all done how we want it to go, you know. See if we can't get up to 30 or 40 episodes on this one, you know. I just gotta hang in there, hang tight on the first bit here. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So that area is free of tree. I guess when I cut... Oh, they're actually I already cut these down. We'll go ahead and take care of these. I was going to say, when I start cutting these other trees over here down, then I can put them on that pile. Let me get this out of the way, though. I'm just going to actually put the plow right here, because we're going to need to go get the stump grinder with this. So we'll just put that there. I'll just leave that there for now, too, so it's out of the way. That piece was little. I knew I was like getting close to the tip there. I should have been able to pick up that whole entire stick. And we're just going to go around making piles. And here pretty soon we'll get the chipper set up. Like, we'll do like a couple of areas and we'll get the chipper set up and we'll start filling that truck up with wood chips. Cut it off like that. I feel like like I said before, when it goes to the wood chipper and it has that little sharp end on it, it doesn't like it. Should be able to pick that up. There we go. I suppose I could just hook the chipper up and toss the pieces straight in. So I was talking about that last time. I usually like to make all the piles, then go back and do all the wood chipping, but I'm just going to go ahead and get this chipper set up right now, and we'll just work on throwing the pieces right in as we go. Why not? So I'm just going to set this thing up right here. Yeah. And the back end of that thing kind of just dug into the ground. That's not quite where I wanted it. More like that. Yeah, it's digging in. Just gotta drive forward with it as it goes. Unload that, turn it on, unfold it, turn it off. That should be fine right there. Should go pour right in if it's all set up properly. There it goes. So the chipper's going good. I don't think it's going to take us that long to fill the truck up. Let's see, did I sell those trailers? Oh yeah, I bought a Joskin too. Um, my truck wouldn't hook up to it, but I could. Let's see, 31,000. I've been wanting to get a little bit bigger of a tractor too. There's a couple tractors I had my eye on. It took a minute to load. So I downloaded a couple, a little bit, not newer, older, if anything, but newer to me. Oh yeah, so this Versatile is one of the ones I've been looking at. It's only 10,000 a lease. I think this thing is awesome. I think pretty soon I want to lease this. I have that Joskin sitting over there, and this you could put the front weight on it, and then you could put the 3 point on the back, which is how I would have it like that. And you could either run like crop row twins like that, or like full twins, or the fat ones like that, which I like that. That's that's quite the deal there. I like that, and I could lease it for 10 grand for now, or I could buy it for 200,000. There's that one I liked a lot, and then if I went like medium tractors, this is probably more the route I'll go. Is let's see, what do we 186? Let's see what kind of 202. That's not terrible. Oh, the front loader on that's cool though. Or the weight. I have a 3-point in the front. Is that a rock box? The gold box, right? That's what we need. I'm not convinced on this one yet. Come on. Has lots of options. I'm not sure if I like that one yet. So I did download that one. That's one of the ones, but I'm not really a fan of that one. Looks like I thought there was another. Maybe I have to go back and re-download it. There's some new lizard tractors that just came out that are kind of cool. They look almost like a big bud like this. Man, that's what I should get right there. I haven't used this one yet. I think it's pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, that's so tight with the triples. That's pretty chunky looking though with the duals like that. Those aren't the LSWs though. I should go like that, right? Jeez, I have those LSWs on there on that one. I think it does. Those are fat. I don't remember the other tires on it being that wide. Huge. Even like that, I think it looks so good. Such a big beast. Oh yeah, there's this one. See, that's the regular tires like that. This is the regular Bud 747. That's the old tires that were on there forever. This one has the LSWs on there. You can see how deep those are. Jeez. Crazy wide. I don't think I've driven that one yet. So that's all the big buds right there. So what we'll probably be getting. Oh yeah, yeah. I already showed you guys. In the large tractors, it's that um, New Holland. I almost want to call it a Ford. I was also looking at these 70 series too. You know, maybe we'll probably end up running something like this. I actually like that a lot. 161. Let's see, what's our. I don't like when the menu's all weird. So 240, that added a lot, but it's like added a lot of money too. I think I just want to lease this though with the. See the front attacher, that's nice. I like the New Holland Ford version. Oh, just the Ford is tight actually. I like that. I don't like Ford trucks that much, but the Ford tractors, they used to be very big, very popular brand. Let's see what kind of tires can we get here. Oh, looks pretty cool. Oh man, chunky. You know, that's not terrible. I like that it has 240 horse though. What do they got for colors? Got the black Ford. Nope, no. The all black. Not too shabby. I don't think we need it though yet, but we're gonna be going that route. There's a few other options. If any of you guys have suggestions on what my next tractor should be, I think the my horsepower on these aren't that much, so I've been using the case for everything. It's a little bit stronger, right? Yeah, 170, and this one's 115. So it would get us up to 240. I like having multiple tractors, but I was almost thinking like, should I sell both of these and get that one with the front loader attachment, and I could use it for everything? Not sure. Oh yeah, see, I have the Beast as well, which that thing's pretty sweet. That's what I was using to seed and fertilize and all that was this, and I have a gold brick in the back. So this is my gold getter running around the yard. It's cheap though, real cheap. 14 grand. It was only 15 grand I think to buy. I have this Joskin up there. I bet any of my tractors could pull that thing, but we'll see. I might just sell that back. I think for now I will. I was gonna buy it, but I wanted to get a bigger trailer, but I'm just going to sell that back. So now we have 215 grand. Marcus Hunt, what's up, buddy? How's it going, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back. Finish putting these logs in here. Oops. Didn't mean to get in there. Thought I was going to try to throw that one. Sometimes the small ones that won't like it. Like this little tip right here probably won't like this very much. Now it flipped around with the fat end, it might like to grab it. Oh, I just went right in there like nothing. But yeah, it doesn't like the smaller pieces, it likes the chunkier stuff best. Keep on pushing the button to get in it. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and grab this stump grinder real quick. We're just gonna be kind of working one area at a time. A little bit of lime I put right there. Maybe that was fertilizer. No, it was probably lime. So we got this first section done right here. Just gotta get the stumps out of here and then we can plow it. Move on next one. I already have trees over there cut down. Somewhere hard to see. There's another one over here, right there, yeah. Oh, there's one more. I forgot how many trees were in this little patch. There's actually Just thought I saw one more. Oh, just seeing things. Let's go ahead and move on to these next trees here. Turn the chipper off though. See how much did that first pile give us? 5,000. Not bad. That was like barely anything. That wasn't even all of it, was it? Oh, there's a little bit more right there. But we'll come back over to this here. I have all these other trees right here we're gonna work on. Some in here are okay size too, not too bad. Oh, the rain stopped. I was like, man, why is it so quiet? Besides the chainsaw, of course, but it's not raining anymore. Too many small pieces. So we'll just work on making a pile right here. Yeah, Marcus, right? You're the one that drives the log trucks, right? Logging trucks for real, like in real life. I'm pretty sure that was you. Um, Man, I need to go back on Blue Mountain and finish that up. I have so many piles of logs on that map. I have not sold any of them since the last episode that you guys were watching. And I did a lot more piles. It's crazy how many piles of logs I can have on that map at one time. Like, I haven't tried any of these newer maps like this one. I might try to get a bunch of piles of logs and stuff going. Um, but other maps get really glitchy on me. At least the older maps did. When you have too many piles of logs, or too much loose anything was like really laggy. But on Blue Mountain Valley, man, it is such a good stable map. It's a good map. I like that one. It's not as fun as like an Alien Gym map. You know, no offense to whoever made Blue Mountain. I forgot who that one was, but man, for how good it is for logging, it is awesome logging map. Let's go. It's trimmed up here. It's so funny. Stuff like this, like, I used to think, like, oh man, this takes forever. And it does. But I don't know why. Something about, like, doing it by hand, it's like, for me, like, the challenge of it's, like, way more enjoyable. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Like, using the big machinery and just cranking it out really fast is cool, too. But it's almost not as cool. I'm just hoping that you guys are enjoying this, new series here. If you guys are, please let me know. Let me know by hitting that thumbs up, you know, dropping comments and stuff like that. If any of you guys are out there new too as well, man, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. You know, we're over 1,100 subscribers now, still growing. Long ways to go. I haven't been putting out as much content. I put out a video out, what, a few days ago or so? But I was putting them out like every day or every other day. I'm going to try to get back to that. Maybe not every other day, but, you know, once or twice a week probably would be pretty cool. Yeah, I've been missing you guys, been missing streaming, and just been busy working, busy with the family, and busy with life, you know. When I was streaming a lot, I wasn't working full time. I was laid off, so I had a lot more time. When I first started streaming, it was before my baby was born, and I was on layoff, so I had a lot more time. just forgot where the pile was I was working on, or which direction I was facing. It doesn't take that long to make a pile. So we're getting this area cleared out pretty quick. And once again, we have a pile of logs. I think we'll just keep going down. We'll do a little bit more of that, because I only have these bits here. But I think one of these trees, yes, that one's okay size. There's a couple back here that were okay. Pretty big. Nothing too crazy, but for being trees that are on land that we owned already, you just gotta clear it off and get the money. It's pretty nice. I probably need to cut that one like that. I should just start a new pile. There's only... Nah, we'll run it like that. There's not that many pieces left. We're at the furthest end away right now, so we'll just get this whole section all into this pile here. It's almost not that far to see if I could just... It'd be nice if I could just push everything over to here. That's, we'll figure it out. I can move the chipper closer. That's why we have the mobile one. We can move it around. Yeah, if you guys ever when you guys are watching, if you guys ever just want to comment and give me suggestions and stuff like that, if you guys have better ideas or whatnot, I'm not the best at this game. I'm far from the worst at this game, but I'm definitely not the best at this game. So if any of you guys think you are and you guys could do it better, then let me know. Suggest away. And it's not like, oh, suggest a harvester, get in here and cut them all down. Obviously, you could do that. But if you have like a different technique or a different idea, or we're starting from scratch here pretty much. There's nothing we've done yet. So if you guys say, hey, we should start with these kind of animals for this reason or stuff like that, man, jot it down. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to watch. But this will be a pretty slow going beginning. I'm just getting this all going here. It's seasons. I'm playing, I believe it's 12-day seasons. So it's going to take a bit of time getting through even the first year. And that's why I chose to go grass, because we'll get at least a couple mows out of it. We don't have to worry about making hay out of one of them. It's just going to be getting cut, and it's going to be getting put in the bunker silo, so we can make silage then into digestate. And then we could buy, crop for animal feed or pig. We could buy pig food, just off the money that we earn from, grass and stuff like that we grow and cut, ferment. Oh, I should have been able to pick that up. Is that really too heavy for me? I don't. Maybe that's a pretty thick piece there. That's what she said. Pretty thick piece. If you guys don't watch Millennial Farmer, you guys should definitely watch Millennial Farmer, and also his Off the Husk podcast. which is sponsored by Farmers Business Network. That's it's just super funny if you guys watch Millennial Farmer and you guys don't listen to the podcast, I suggest it. It's their they have a lot less filter they have a lot less filtration system on their conversation on the podcast. They say whatever they want on the podcast, which I think is awesome. What do we got left? Is that all? I feel like we got through that part really fast. I'm sure I'll find something else, but we got a good little pile out of that. All the stumps. Oh yeah, that was that one I threw. I'm just gonna put that back in the pile here. Jump in here real quick. Right, that's all done there. This little patch had quite a few trees in it here. It's kind of nice. Like doing this for a little while, I was like, oh man, it's a lot of work. You need a break, like especially after doing a whole field. It's kind of nice because I did the whole field. I finished everything up with that, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go up and work on clearing out the farm, getting ready for maybe getting some livestock early on. Not sure yet how all that's gonna go. I was thinking about waiting until next year, but man, getting some manure going already doesn't sound too bad either. So we'll just see. I don't want to like take on so much where it's kind of hard for us. I want us to be able to kind of ease into it and kind of do a little bit at a time. We'll just see how it goes. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if I miss one out here, one little skinny one. Which one? So I don't feel like we got enough out of this back area here. Go around one more time back here to see if we can see another one. I feel like there should have been one more. Looks like we got them all. There's one more tree I need to deal with right there. There's that piece right there too. We'll do those pieces, that last tree and that piece right there. Just grab this thing. Yeah, that way I can plow this area here too while we go. Because next we're going to do a little bit of plowing. Clean this area up a little bit, and then once our load of wood chips is full, we'll take that in. Stupid little piece. Let's see if I can just throw it. Oh, that was not a good throw. Almost went behind my head. I bet this pile right here will easily, I don't know about easily, but it should be able to get our, truck filled up with chips. Alrighty then, a few more stumps here to find. Yeah, this thing's not too bad. It takes a little bit of time, but man, it's super cheap. Easy to get started with. I think that's all right there, and I bet there's a couple, at least one. This bit, maybe not. Like I said, we might run into one. But hey, maybe not. Alright, we'll go ahead and swap this thing out for the plow. I'll turn it around. That's what's up. We got 6 people watching. What is up, everybody? I appreciate you guys all being on tonight, watching my stream. If you guys like the stream so far, if you guys like hanging out and chilling, having a good time, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I really appreciate it if you do. If not, it's all good. Either way, I appreciate you guys being on. Chilling. Farming. Oh, I hit the chipper. Oh, I was. Little 2.5 meter plow. I thought it was like a 3 or 4. And man, I was wrong. It's been getting her done though. Oh, is that a stump right in the middle? Oh. I was just going around areas and swooping around the trees. And when this thing swings out wide, it covers a lot more than 2.5 meters. So wherever I could, I was trying to swing it out wide to get some more coverage when I was swinging through the trees. Yeah, but we're just gonna... This is pretty much how I did field 1. It's just, you know, I went through, I plowed a bunch. I probably plowed a little bit more in betweens on this one, but pretty much broke it up into different sections of trees and just worked an area like this all the way through until it was done. Cleared it up, moved it on through, and sold the wood chips and moved on to the next spot. Probably by the next time, maybe by the next episode, depending on when the next episode is, this field will probably be done or close to done. It all depends on what I work on next. Because I'll probably be back and forth on this. I'm not in a huge hurry on these fields. I have my one field going, and we'll probably look into buying that big one, that big grass field, and maybe potentially one more. It would be nice to get like a cornfield going, maybe, which I'll also turn into silage. I would like to upgrade. If I got that bigger tractor like that Ford we were just looking at, if I get that one, or if I get that one, I'm gonna get that 6M plow. That way I'm at least doing more than double what I'm doing now on plowing. Chad Peak Farms Inc. Hello, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you popping in and checking it out and saying hi. I'm just plowing this side over here just to do it. To open up the cut. It reminds me of like Gold Rush when they're opening up the new cut. Plow out the ground, open up the new cut. Yeah, this plow, it's we got through it pretty quick, but man, I thought it was a little bit wider, but yeah, it's only a 2.5 meter plow. Couple little patches right here I kept on missing. Swing this out wide. Now when you swing it around like that, it covers a little bit more ground. I'm gonna go way down here real quick at this. Whoa, is there a stump right there it's hooked up on? Oh, there is. Oh, there's a stump I missed. See, it's such a skinny plow. I couldn't even get that whole patch in one go. It's that small. Unless I dropped it down and then turn like this where it gets wider like that. If I scoop it, I think I still missed a piece though. Yeah, if you go like in a circle like that, it does more plowing. Because you can like, that's what I was doing going through trees and stuff, was coming in closer to the trees and just kind of scooping the plow through like this in a lot of areas. Just kind of getting through the trees and stuff. Because that's a pretty good chunk of plowed area for a 2.5 meter. I was doing a lot of that around different areas, through the trees and stuff. Yeah, once I switched that 6M, or, man, even if I got the 4, man, maybe I'll do that, actually. Let's see, this tractor has, because even the 4 meter little plow, subsoiler plow, will go way better than this. So 170, and what does that plow need? That one doesn't need a lot. What is that one? 3, even that's a 3 meter. But this one here, 100 4 meter plow. I think that's what we're gonna do there. Cause this one's 180. I think I could pull it, but even this one is better than 2.5. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up. So we'll sell this one, and the other one's not even. Yeah, it's only a 2.5 meter. Sheesh. And like the angle of it, I don't like. The new one we're gonna get is flat, so we're going to sell that one. We're just gonna sell it right off like that, and then we're gonna jump in here and we're going to get the 4M, the Terra 4. Should be the 4M because it's 4 meter. Yeah, he uses 6M backwards. Yeah, I know. I don't like doing that. But I appreciate the suggestion. I do appreciate the suggestion. Yeah, you could run like 110 or 130 or something like that with this one backwards. Just the one he's talking about. If you run this one backwards, so the ripper teeth are facing backwards, you could totally pick it up like that. I just think it's kind of funky, and I'm trying to do it a little bit more realistic on this one, a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Terra 4 for 8 grand. I kind of like that orange, but we could make it whatever. I think I'm just gonna keep it that Terra orange. That's a good. It's actually like Stara orange. That's the color. But the Stara orange is a good. If you guys missed my Halloween special back in Halloween, Blue Mountain Valley, go back and check that out. Most of my stuff is that Stara orange, that my Halloween color orange. Go all the way back to October 31st, Halloween. That was a fun special on that one. Blue Mountain Valley, it's a good one. So I didn't buy it yet, right? Nope, didn't buy it yet. So I just didn't want to buy two of them. 8 grand, there it is. And then what I want to do, I'm going to jump out of here. And we're going to go ahead and just reset me back. I know that part's not realistic, but the equipment that I'm getting, I want it to be semi-realistically used. I know the teleportation of vehicles back to the docks is not real, but I scroll through vehicles like this and stuff. That's not real either. You'd have to like go to that vehicle in a different vehicle or a gate or something. And this doesn't fold up, but we got plenty of room around the docks. All the roads are wide enough. All the gates are all wide for everything. So no worries there. Cool workshop down here too. What was that? I think there was some gold over here. I didn't get it yet. Oh, maybe I did. I did grab that one. There's one over on the boat over there. I dropped it. There's been a few I dropped, but I hear they are supposed to respawn somewhere on the dock somewhere. I bet a lot of this stuff you get like. I know at least toolboxes and stuff you can move around. Oh yeah, you can move a bunch of stuff. You can't move everything, but you can move some stuff, which is cool. But yeah, there was a gold brick in there. Oh, I haven't been up here yet. There's a gold brick right there. I haven't even looked around for all the gold, but there's one. I just kind of figured, like, I don't know, open up a door, and I just heard they respawn down here on the dock. I'm just not sure where they respawn yet. I've never been in these containers over here. See if they had anything hidden around. But eventually one of these episodes will go around and we'll do a little gold hunt, try to find gold bars and stuff like that. But that is not today. And let's see, gold prices aren't terrible. You take the gold bricks up to the little gold mine there and sell them up there. Right now, gold is 16,675 for 1,000 liters, which is pretty good. But we're not gonna go that route. We're gonna go around and we'll collect the gold probably when we have more money. I feel like our money is fine. We have 219 grand right now. I do want to buy that grass field, and I was gonna plow it and everything too, and I was gonna re-grass it and re-fertilize it and do all that. It might still need fertilizer, but I don't know. It like doesn't need plowing. I might not even maybe the first round what I'll do for mowing, I'll mow it all and we'll find out what the yield is on that whole entire total of mowing, and then the next round and that's without even doing soil sample tests or anything. We'll just go ahead and grow it, and then we'll mow it all down, we'll collect it all up, find out how much we have, and then we'll do soil sample testing. We'll probably put lime and fertilizer on it at least, and see if that made any difference at all. Because I know if we buy it and we don't touch it and leave it how it is, that grass will grow, and we'll mow it, and we should get at least, I believe we get at least 2 cuts out of it for the year. You know, which if we have our field up here, maybe field 1 and 2, and that big field number 7 over there of grass, that should get us a nice chunk of money to be able to go into the winter with and be able to do some other stuff with. When winter time hits, we'll jump back more into forestry. I also wouldn't mind doing some contracts on here, knowing Alien Gym Maps. He usually has a bunch of different transportation contracts and various other contracts and stuff like that that a lot of times are not in a regular map because they don't have all the multiple sell points and all the different things that you can do like an Alien Gym Map. But this plow is going to be awesome. I'm excited. And that's also one thing too that a lot of people forget about, is that this here, after using what we're just using, this is only a 4-meter plow, and this thing looks massive compared to what we were just using. So being able to use smaller equipment to start, you really appreciate the next size up, you know, because in real life, you know, this thing is 12 feet wide in real life. You know, I've seen small little plows, they look huge in real life, but like for what we're doing, like this is only a 4-meter. It sounds small, but it's actually quite big. And then you go from this, like the next size up, 6-meter or even bigger, or big tractors. These look tiny in comparisons. It's not. Oh yeah. Now we're plowing. Oh yeah. It just feels way better. Oh, there's a tree there. Oh yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. I wanted the 6M. I was going to get a bigger tractor, so I didn't get the 6M. I should have just got this little 4 here a long time ago. But before we get too far into a lot of this plowing, I'm definitely going to be cutting more trees down. But it's nice to do like this in-between stuff. I feel like it helps. I don't know, I feel like it helps get all the lumber found, picked up, because it's not falling just in grass or, you know, withered crop. It's falling onto the dirt. I'll do a little bit more here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that the wood all chipped up, get a truck full, and we'll go ahead and take the truck all down. I love the sound that makes too, that ripping of the ground. The subsoilers always have that going on pretty good. Where's that stump? Yeah, this thing's sweet. I'll come back and I'll get that stump out of the ground in a bit. Get this thing hooked back up. You see, hey, have a good night. I'll see you later. Going to bed. All right, Chad, for sure, man. Thanks for being here. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, man, please do if you like. There's going to be a bunch more coming, and I have a couple hundred videos out there to watch too if you like. But thanks for being on. Appreciate it. This stream is getting close to the end anyway, so appreciate you joining. Appreciate all you guys joining in tonight. Oh, gotta pick up the chipper. Oh, darn it. I was like, why is it being weird? Well, because I didn't fold it up. For some reason it wasn't letting me fold it from there, but I think I can, yeah, I think I can fold it from there. Which is weird because I'm all the way up in the tractor. I shouldn't be able to fold it from there like that. But this thing, this chipper's heavy. For like what it is, it's almost maxing this tractor out. That's probably good. Let's try to put it really close to that pile. Make it a little easier, hopefully. Nice and quiet. Until I turn this thing back on. Truck backed up over here. I forgot what was in there. 5,724. It'd be nice if this pile over here could fill us up, but we'll take in whatever we get out of this. I guess if we're a bit short, there's some wood chips up on the farm too, up there in the yard, just on the floor. Sure it's going. Perfect. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get crazy money off of this, but you know, it's not even that much work. Like if you were doing this for your daily work right here and getting it done and taking a load of chips in and getting some pay, you know, man, that's a good day's work, you know. You're not gonna be getting $1 million a day. You know, if you could pull in enough money to pay for fuel and fertilizer and seed and feed and whatever else you need, that's all you need to do. Like a lot of times you do contracts, all you need to do is a contract or two in a day, which is not that much, and that usually covers all of your daily costs, all your leasing costs. If you got that, you know, do one contract in one day and it covers all of it. Pretty good way to go. I bet we'll be able to fit all this in there. Getting through it pretty quick here. That's why I don't mind making piles and then coming back to the pile and tossing it in there. It doesn't take that long. Especially not like, you know, especially not for being by hand and all random size pieces and stuff. Is pretty quick. If you're just like throwing the same chunk over and over again in there, it'd be a little simpler. Not an exact science here. I still like these skinny ones. It's like the ones that doesn't like that much. I like pieces. Likes pieces like this better. Especially when they're really fat. It really loves those big fat ones. Like when we take the chipper up to the yard and we start working up there, clearing out those trees with the red paint on them, and also the big pile of fat, heavy-duty logs there by the straw barn. Those would be nice. But there's some decent ones. Like that's a pretty good tree there. There's a couple pretty good sized ones here on this piece. Like this one way over there. That's a good tree there. This one here is like a full tree as well. So it's pretty. Yeah, it's okay. It's a medium tree. It's the medium ones. Ha! That's what she said. Good one. Stole it from me. Good catch. Nice fat one. Nice fat wood. Good one. I love that's what she said jokes. Especially when the timing is like really good. Alright, so that's all of what we have here. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and shut that down. Shut that noise off. So we're not too bad there. We're actually alright. Let's see, there's another tractor up in the yard. We'll at least go and gather up the other wood chips that are sitting up there, and then we'll go ahead and haul these over to the sawmill. I'll have to drive through the water to get over there. A little sketchy, but I kind of like it. Again, thanks, Jim. Yeah, those wood chips right there. Yeah, that truck is cool. I like that one. I like the way it sounds, too. All military truck type of deal. Wonder if I could scoop these up with in first person here. It's hard to see the bucket. If I was able to like lean my body forward and lean up and look at the front of the bucket, I'd be a lot lot better at in cab scooping stuff. Like when I drive a forklift and stuff like that, I can move my head around and see the forks if I have to, adjust and stuff. Like right here, I'd be able to lean forward and look up the window to see the bucket, but I can't see the bucket anymore. That's why certain tractors are cool. They have like the opening, the window cut out here on the top. It's hard. I would be able to do it, but I just can't see in this tractor. But there's some tractors that are like, let's see what's a good example. Small one here. I think the Valtra. Yeah, see how the Valtra has like that window on top. Tractors like that have that sunroof on top. You could like look up and see your bucket up on top of there. The Valtras are nice. I don't use the Valtras as much, but yeah, some of them are sweet. Yeah, hopefully it's enough here to maybe top off our load. Always love a good load, huh? That's what she said, huh? Like I said, you guys have to watch the Millennial Farmer podcast, Off the Husk podcast, if you guys haven't. You just like Google Millennial Farmer podcast and they'll pop up Off the Husk and go in there. You can find all the episodes. So it's very informative. You learn a lot about farming, a lot about egg, but a lot about um, livestock. Having all kinds of different animals and stuff like that too. But man, you learn a lot about, that's what she said, jokes. Learn a lot about the Rockies, the Rockies, the Rockies. Oh, but it's just so funny, their humor. Like myself and all those guys and gals we're all like the same age, so like there's a lot of little in between stuff that you don't get unless like you're that generation. Unless you're just sharp as a tack, but oh, we're full. That's good. We get a full load. A lot of that. There's a lot of stuff there that you only get if you're a certain generation. If you're a millennial. Yeah. Alright. Take this load of chips down to the mill. Because I don't think I could drive this. Whoa, sorry there, tractor. I don't think I could drive this straight onto the barge. It is pretty high up, though. That'd be awesome if I could just lug this thing. There's those big logs I was talking about right there. Nice chunky wood there. Oh, you're 38? Oh yeah, you get all those jokes then. Yeah, I'm 35. But like millennial, if you do you watch, oh, why am I going over here? If you watch Millennial Farmer, you know that they're all like 35, 36, 38. They're all between 30 and 40. All of them out there. So right in that generation there, right in that era. That's where some of the funniest shit is. Right in that era. Whoa. Barge is a little bit further away than I like. Oh, I pulled it in backwards. This is where last time I got on it, it was the other way. Back this thing up a little bit here. Nah, I was just gonna push it. But Sealy P was messing with these little, I'll see if I could do it. I don't know if it's the same ones, but they're little bridge pieces. I think it's in miscellaneous. Maybe it's in decoration. Small bridge. Single bridge, medium bridge. Can I have that? Is this the one that, if you guys watched one of his more recent episodes, he built the land off and put it there, I think? So you can't do it there. See, he made the land, and oh yeah, see, like that. Why did he do it like that? Or like that? Can you do it just like that? How much did that cost me? $9.25. That might be the ticket right there. He built the land up and made it like straight. It's kind of hard to back up on there. Go ahead and pull this barge out. If you guys haven't seen this thing yet, yeah. What other map do you know that you have a logging barge? But I don't know if we could get the chips sold at the dock. I don't know. See if we could do this right here though. I can't back up. Did I beach it? It's moving now. At least I thought it was. No, why isn't it backing up? Very strange. Huh. Maybe it's like bigger than it looks, or deeper than it looks. I guess being out in the water doesn't help us that much, does it? But we should be able to back right up off of there. Huh. That's so weird. Will it reset? Because doesn't that suck if it just stayed here the whole time? Well, good thing we don't have the wood chips on here. Come on, I'm punching it reverse. That's weird. Well, I'll come back to that, but we're going to jump back in here and we're going to... Hopefully it ends up resetting and we'll go back. Because this doesn't show up on the map, does it? No, it doesn't show up on the map. It would definitely reset, I'm sure. If it doesn't, then the barge is going to be stuck out there until we go get it with something. So funny. Oh yeah, you watch that? Yeah, for sure, man. Well, that's good. You know what I'm talking about then. and you get the jokes. All right. Well, that didn't work out. I was just kind of goofing around, anyways. I'll show you guys. If you guys missed it in episode 1, I'll show you the way that I'll usually go up to the mill. So you can't reset the barge? I don't think so. Or was that a question, or were you telling me that? Because it didn't look like I could reset it on anything. Maybe just after time it resets? I'm not sure. Maybe it's one of those things that after you like back out of the game and like save and back out and go back in, it'll be reset type of thing, you know? Oh, no, you can't. Oh. Well, hopefully it resets itself automatically. If not, I'll have to figure out something to go get it. You know? Which I don't know. Now, to get over to the mill, the way I've been going is through the water here. Which, like, really, what I could do is once this thing's empty, I could try and go drive this thing into the water and push the barge. Because if this goes in the water, I could just reset this. I just didn't want to get it in the water with the full load there. Yeah, we got gold back there too, a little trommel and gold mine set up back there. That's where you take your gold bricks to go sell them, as you put them in the little conveyor belt there, and it accepts them in and gives you your cash. We'll do all that gold hunting stuff, gold fever stuff later on. I collected a couple, but I'm not too worried about going everywhere yet. We'll find them as we go, and if I see them, I'll take mental notes and stuff, you know, of where I've seen them. Oh, I thought I was gonna crash like nose into that. Got lucky. Which that's probably faster right there than the barge would have gone anyways to get up here. Cutting through the shortcut through the water makes it really fast. Tip in these chips here. We'll see how much we get. We're not going to get a lot. We'll get some, you know. It's not going to be the best, not the worst. Enough to pay for fuel, enough to pay for anything we're going to be doing in the day, and then some. You know, that was only that one section of trees there, and we got 6,990 bucks, so almost $7 grand for a load. So you clear out that many trees, you chip it, you do a load, you get $7,000. It's a good day's work. You know, it's not like crazy amount of money, but it's enough to pay for, you know, it's enough to pay for some livestock pretty soon. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna see if we can go over here and push the barge with this thing. Yeah, we'll just cut back through the water here. Like I said, if anything, if this goes into the water too far, we can't drive it, I'll just reset it back to the dock. At first I wasn't so sure about this truck. I was using it on 6 ashes at first when I first started on that one, just for a bit. It was okay on there, but man, I tell you what, on this map, it's really good. 6 ashes is really tight. Hedges and everything, signposts everywhere. There's a lot of stuff like that on this one too, but not like that. So this just cruising around full speed as fast as I can take it. I like it. Because when I'm driving around like this, I barely even take my finger off the gas. I'm just going, you know. Oh, it does 49, but I feel like on this map, 49 is just about right. Makes all the turns without letting my finger off the gas. Does good. Oh, I missed that turn though. You say you never tried this truck, but you like using the one with the crane. Is it the same truck with the crane? Old truck like this one? Or is it newer? I don't think I have one with a crane. I just have this other one. This is another one I want to buy soon. I'll have both of these. I downloaded this one, or re-downloaded this one again, so pretty soon I could get get like a tanker with this one, and flatbed probably, and another truck. Oh yeah, same one with the crane. Oh, gotcha. I'll have to check that one out because I like the style of these. I don't always use them, but I figure going from something like this and then upgrading to something more fancy later on, would be kind of the route we're trying to go. So this thing is cheap, super cheap. Like silly people would say, as cheap as chips. And the capacity's not too bad, but let's see if this thing can rescue a barge. Almost thought it wasn't there anymore. I'm like, where'd it go? It does look like it's kind of beached right there a little bit. It's kind of high on that point, so let's see if we can just shove it off. There we go. Look at that. Ha ha. Perfect. I like this truck even more now. It's great for transport missions. Oh man, I'm sure. Thanks for that tip. I'll probably want to get something like that for the old transpo missions. Let's see, can I jump up there? Yep. There we go. Alright, so don't get too close to the point there. Don't want to beach the whale, you know what I mean? He said, get her, dude. Yeah. You know it. Oh man, me running into that little bit right there getting stuck is nothing in comparison to what I've done in this game. I'm messed up in this game. See, maybe that's why he built it out like that. What Silly P did, he built this ground up right here. He made it look good. He always does a good job building up stuff like that and making it look like part of the map. Because I had to go look at I went into here and was like, oh man, let me scroll over and check out. Let me go see that. And I'm like, oh nope, that's not part of the map. He made that part. He's good at that though. So all I really want to do is, which I already know I'm at the wrong angle. I'm looking like a jackass here, but it'd be crazy if I could teeter out on that bridge there and go onto the barge. But I might copy him and build up the land right there eventually and put a bridge like this out there so I can drive onto the barge. Oh yeah. No, yeah, almost. Almost. Come on, you know you want to. It's hard to get a good view there. I feel like I can't really move. Like the truck is holding it there. if I got a running start. Oh, almost. Oh, she wants to. Oh, I thought I was going to right there. Oh, come on, girl. Get back up there. See, this thing is a beast. So funny. I don't know why I turned that off. Come on, get up there. This thing sounds good, too. I just got stuck again. Ugh. Just fell right in the water. Huh? Come on. Just gotta push the barge back out again a little bit there. What do I think is just getting stuck? But yeah, this thing also has straps. You can get a big load of logs on here and strap it all down. I've never used these bridge things either before, so I'm not sure how they work. What I want to actually try here is backing in. This thing does not. Yeah, I'm stuck again. Alright, well, I'll try this later on. It's gonna be. It'll be some time until we figure this out. We're just goofing around. But I really appreciate everybody being on tonight. That will be the end of this live stream, this end of this episode. If anybody out there is new, please subscribe if you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. You know, we're still a new channel. Nothing too fancy, just on the PS4. Nothing crazy going on over here. Just chilling, playing some games. So if you guys like it, help out. If not, it's all good. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. But peace out. You guys have a good night. Thanks a lot.